What's up, y'all? If you're watching the playback, go ahead and hit the fast forward button about 3 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna let some people get in here. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Everybody hit the like button on your way in. You know? Yeah. Yes. Just to let everybody know, tonight's episode is not sponsored by Buy Drink, BAI, Blueberry. It's Brasilia blueberry flavor. Tonight's episode is also not sponsored by Ritz Crackers, made with real cheese, flavored filling with other natural flavor. And I'm pretty sure natural flavor is not actual natural. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's get it. Who in here? How y'all night going? Let me know something in the chat. Yeah. Yes. You know what that mean. If there's any problem with the stream, let me know ASAP. If the mic sound funny, if the screen go blank, if a end screen pop up, anything fishy, let me know quickly and swiftly. Bars. How that thing sounding? Okay, let's get it. That was one for good measure. Keeping it real ghetto here at the MDC live stream. Yeah. about to get started. Now look what I got pulled up here. I got the delusional calculator already pulled up. And I'm going to make sure I keep this pulled up for every damn stream. Because we going to need it. Lord knows we going to need it. And guess what else I got pulled up? Instagram for one of the chicks that we going to go over tonight. And she got 103K followers. Why? Is it because she's talented? Is it because she has something profound to say? No, it's just because she's a bitch that don't look too bad. You can get 103,000 followers for just being a cute bitch. Nothing else. You know what I would have to do for 103K? Have extreme talent, I'll tell you that. So, I guess I should get started. Let's go over her Instagram page. Okay, the first thing it says, it's Kayo, K-O, like knockout. Oh, that's corny. But see, look, women can be corny. Because no man is going to disqualify her for that corny little, tagline. Even the dudes in this stream, watching this stream, you not going to turn her down for that. If she wanted to fuck, you would be down. You ain't going to be like, nah, that shit was corny. I don't want to fuck because that shit was corny. See, women could get away with that. But if it was flipped, if a man had a corny tagline, that would be enough for her to swipe. Let's see. Digital creator. Okay, no shocker there. My digital diary, whatever. Of course, CEO/VSN, House of VSN. She got a TikTok account. Creative consultant. Yada, yada, yeah. Now let's just take a look at this first pic. Okay, that looked kind of professional. Oh, her belly got to be showing, of course. It looked kind of edited. Like, did she create a fake, like, midsection here? Am I the only one to think that part looked fake? Whatever. So far, so good. This pic, it's not showing too much. It's fine. I know we're going to get to it, though. I know we're going to get to some type of bikini shot, booty shot. It's coming. But if we just going off these first three pictures, she's not disqualified yet. She's not disqualified yet. Let me know something in the chat. What up, Soul Team? So let's scroll down to the next section. Okay. Still nothing too crazy. This is looking a little video vixen-y. But alright, not too bad. Still nothing too crazy. I know it got to be coming, and boom. Right here. The bikini shot. But hey, at least there weren't 26 bikini shots off top. At least we had to work our way down. Of course, flights. Catch flights, not feelings, right? Oh, and another bikini pic. And another bikini pic. So we know what this is. I mean, it's nothing too surprising. It's what we would have expected. It's not the craziest TikTok I've seen as far as exposure. But pretty typical. Me. It's all about me. I'm a boss. I travel. I'm busy. About me. Typical. So, okay, cool. We got that out the way. Now, let's see what she's talking about. I'm sure she'll say many profound things.
A little bit, and then you can talk to Kayo. All right, she's coming right now. Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Oh, you're fine. That's why I told you send me the email address. I don't know why the link don't work when it's on Instagram. If I send it through Instagram.
It's so strange, but we made it.
We here. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How was your day?
Congrats on the show.
Thank you. I saw you had a show. You had a live show too, I saw. Or was it a show?
Yeah, it was a networking event for content creators. So
that's awesome.
We're both doing it big in 2024.
What woman isn't doing it big in 2024 and 2025 and beyond? Like, it's just the same shit, the same catchphrases, the same spiel. I mean, are you really doing it big, ma'am? Like, after you pay for the makeup and pay for the trips and pay for the outfits, what's the bottom line, bro? What's the bottom line? And even if you do make a pretty penny, how much of it is getting blown and how much of it is getting invested? Here's the thing. Even if she is investing, I don't support female empowerment. So even if she got a meal in the bank, if she don't got a man to, share that with or a family to share that with, I mean, at this point in my life, I don't know if I support it. I don't know if I support a bunch of, I'm not hating, like, get your money. But I don't know. I just don't see it as a net positive for society. A bunch of rich boss babes who've been ran through and mentally and emotionally damaged. I don't know if that's something I want to, like, encourage. Because I don't see it as a good thing in society. But at the same time, I'm not hating. I'm not hating on you individually. You're not that important individually. But when I think about the grand scheme, I don't know if I want to cheer on female empowerment in any way. What I want to see happen is if you is making big money, I want to see you get a man to come manage that for you. And y'all can start an actual family.
Yes, you be telling people how to do the transition, how to get your content to have more engagement. Actually, you tell it. I'm saying you tell it. What do you do?
You're doing it good, but yeah, I mean, that's essentially it. Like, I help people with, like, their social media. So, like, how to get more attention, engagement. I work with a lot of private clients that they're like, I'm working a business, but, like, how do I make it more, so.
Yeah, I seen Bitcoin popped up. I don't really trade it like that. I get into alts, and alts have been taking a beating over this past year. But I'm still buying. Because I think we're going to see BTC run up to, I don't think it's going to go to 100K for some reason. I think it's going to come right short of 100K. So I'm selling out before 100K. But I think it might run up to 85, 90. And hopefully I can make a sweet 5 to 10x on my altcoins when it do that. But hey, congrats that you made, some thousands by that little dip. Trading is just, when you trading like that, it can get real sketchy. But yeah. Invest, boys. Definitely invest.
Social friendly, or I don't have time to be doing this portion of it because I'm so focused on, like, the business side. So I come in and I help them do all types of things. So yeah.
Yeah, I be looking at your transition and I'm like, this is too hard.
There's so many different ways to look at it. Maybe I do want all women to get their money up so they could, like, occupy themselves and be happy so they won't make us miserable. Because here's the thing, even if we don't deal with these women romantically, we still got to, have them serve us at Burger King. We still got to have them serve us at Taco Bell. We still got to have them be our nurses when we go to the doctor for a checkup. We still got to interact with these women whether we want to or not. They're still going to be our coworkers at work. So with that being said, I really do want women as happy as possible, even if they are terrible, options for wives and girlfriends. Because miserable women are going to make us miserable one way or another. Whether we see them on the street, at the library, at work, at the doctor's office, miserable women are going to be desperate for attention, and they're going to be more desperate for attention the more men walk away. So the more they're going to be trying to bug strangers to get attention, the more, like, conundrums they're going to try to create so a stranger man can look at them or give them some attention. Like, keep that in mind. So we do have some interest, some vested interest or whatever you call it, in women being happy, regardless of if we want to be with them or not. And before I press play, I want to know in the, I want to know in the comment section, I want everybody who watching to comment, even if you don't normally comment. What's your state with women? So the first people I'm going to call out is if you're just done with women. Like, if your only interaction with women is bedroom fun, so I don't know if that's prostitutes or what, but okay, the first group I want to call out, if your only interactions with women is going to be bedroom fun and nothing else, so you're basically like MGTOW, a sex-only MGTOW, put a 1 in the chat. 1 in the chat If you don't want anything to do with women, strictly just sex, nothing else, no other type of relationship. Or just forget the MGTOW tag, because that has a bunch of baggage with it, so we ain't going to call you a MGTOW. But if you're a man who wants nothing to do with women for the rest of your life, and I'm going to ask this again when the numbers get up. But yeah, if you don't want anything to do with women other than sex, put a 1 in the chat. If that's where you currently stand in this sphere, put a 1 in the chat. Okay, now if you just want something casual with a woman, like a live-out girlfriend, no marriage, no kids, put a 2 in the chat. And then if you want a traditional relationship with a woman, but you're just going to wait until you find one that fits the bill, even if that means going to a different country, put a 3 in the chat. So I need 1s, 2s, and 3s in the chat. And I'm going to ask this again when we get up to like 20 viewers.
I'm like, no.
So I'm like, you can either try it on your own or hire me, whichever one.
I know, right? It seems easier to hire you because I'm not trying to figure out, no. It's a lot. It's a lot. They look good. So, so what else? What else should we know? Introduce yourself. Now we know what you do. What else? What should we know about you? Where do you live?
Yeah, so okay, so I'm Kayo. I like long walks down the makeup aisle. I am a former dancer. I still teach from time to time, but
Whoa. Okay, she like long walks down the makeup aisle. Well, we know she's gonna be shallow and superficial. It's almost guaranteed. If she got some looks on her, if she got some attractiveness on her, that's going to be a big part of her identity. It's going to be a big part of her hobbies. It's going to just be a big part of everything about her if she got any type of attractiveness on her these days. So yeah, the long walks down the makeup aisle, not shocked at all. But then she said she slipped in there, I used to be a dancer. Hold on, bitch. What kind of dancer? Like, we probably know. But I'm just saying, you never know. I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she was a ballet dancer. You know, maybe she was an interpretive dancer or something. Maybe she break dance. I don't know. But that's why we need clarification. But until further notice, we're going to take the most educated guess. You know, she was a damn stripper. So off motherfucking top, this is a no. So really nothing else she say gonna matter. But we gonna hear her out. But automatically this is a no for a girlfriend or a wife or to have kids with. Now let me ask you this in the chat. If a chick is a stripper, even though you know you can't take her serious, since you're not taking her serious and you're not going to have kids with her, you're not going to move in with her, you're not going to marry her, would you have a stripper as a live-out girlfriend? She come through on Wednesdays and Saturdays. You know, she a stripper, but you ain't taking her that serious anyway, so it don't matter. Would you just hang out with her consistently on Wednesdays and Saturdays and she be your little live-out, you know, boo thing? Would that be acceptable if she was a stripper? Let me know why you're in the chat. Why you're in the chat. Why you're in the chat.
I cheered for the Baltimore Ravens for about 4 years. And then I just been dancing kind of ever since. I later went into like the content creation realm. So entrepreneurship is kind of my jizz right now. Let's see. I'm a daughter, a friend. I don't really like clubbing like that. Like, that's not really my tea anymore. If anything, I like dinners. I like going.
It's not her tea anymore. Yeah, because she's in her 30s. I can tell. She definitely don't look like she's in her 20s. She did that. She was in the club, stripping, shaking ass. Dudes was grabbing all on her butt cheeks. Hundreds of men then gripped on her butt cheeks. And been there, done that. Like, I don't know if they realize we don't care if it's not your deal anymore, if it's not your jam anymore. You can't just wash that stuff away. If you were a club chick from 18 to 35, you saying, oh, I ain't into that no more. I like dinners. Yeah, we know you like dinners. 5-star dinners with rich dudes or dudes with money. We know. Is that a serpent on her necklace? Let me know.
To like a lounge, like that's as clubby as I'm gonna get. But like anything poolside, anything like, something that you can relax and feel pretty and just be at peace. So yeah.
Okay. They're saying former dancer. Yes, she explained she danced for a team. Not for she's not a stripper. She was never a stripper. So get with it.
No, guys.
Oh, they're crazy. You say former dancer, they're like,
Oh,
stripper.
I
No,
know.
no. Okay.
No, you know that. You know that's the connotation. Like, stop play. I hate when they play dumb. You know you gotta specify. Man, listen.
So, what do you like to do on your spare time besides maybe dancing, content creation? Is that all you do, or there is something else?
I'm really just hanging out with my girlfriends. We do a lot of like cool things together. No, not the twerk team. But we do a lot of like dope things together, like going on trips and stuff. So I like.
Typical basic bitch answer. You go on trips with your girlies, your baddie crew. Look, F them hoes. If you get with a man with balls and structure and discipline, look, man, you're going to have to put them on the back burner. But see, these women, they want to make that a deal breaker too. If you can't accept my friends, then you don't accept me. Well, be in a relationship with them. Munch them out every night then if you don't already do that. Like, yeah, going on trips with my friend. You too old for that. I mean, I ain't saying you too old. Well, look, in your 30s, you too old to still be going on girl trips. Grow the fuck up. You need to be going on a trip with your husband at this point. That shit corny and childish at this point. I'm sorry. I'm not saying don't live life, but you don't need to focus on content creation and baddie trips. You need to focus on getting your ass a man. That's the most important aspect of your life right now. You don't got it all together. I already know. Y'all got a way of making this look glamorous, man. They be getting flued out, to these events and these little companies and stuff. They got a way of making it all look glamorous, but that bank account probably don't look glamorous. Like, let's just go back to our IG. I bet this woman got $2,000 in the bank account max, and I'm being super generous. But let's look at this. But if you look at this, she's a millionaire content creator who's making big moves in the world. If you look at this, but $2,000 in the bank account, I bet, and nothing in investments. But if you look at this, she's such a boss queen, and she killing the game. She's kicking the world's ass if you look at this. But see, none of this shows the mental illness. None of this shows her struggling to pay bills. None of this shows all the damage that's been done by maybe hundreds of men. You know what I mean? The hell with these pages. These are facade pages. Insta scam. Let's continue.
Doing stuff like that.
Nice.
I'm getting into like kind of my wellness summer, so like trying to read more. I really love working out, so like working out is my thing for sure. And really just anything that can like strengthen my body and like my mind and spirit. That's pretty much the wave that I'm on. So like
she's on that wave. She's on her wellness era. She's in her wellness era, y'all. Everything got to be a catchphrase and a TikTok hashtag. That's how you know it's a fucking joke. You want to know if somebody's serious about something? They don't use a TikTok hashtag to describe it. I'm in my wellness vibe, y'all. You know it's bullshit when they describe it like that.
like all maturity, no games. Like don't come over here with like no BS because I can pretty much spot it out really quick.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why they don't realize how off-putting that is. Don't say nothing about bullshit. That's not feminine. Don't talk about shit from bulls. We don't want to hear that word because we know it means you've been dealing with bullshit since you was 18 willingly, and you've been choosing the bullshit. The bullshit is fun. It's exciting. You love the drama of the bullshit. As long as it's coming from a tall, handsome, dark man with alpha tendencies. I don't know why they think, oh, so if a dude was about to hit you up who on some bullshit, he like, oh, damn, I can't follow through. Now she says she ain't on no bullshit, y'all. I was just about to hit her up, but I'm on bullshit, and she says she don't want that, so damn. That ain't how that work. You stop the bullshitters in their track right there. I don't want no bullshit. I ain't dealing with no bullshit.
Did you say where you live now?
I live in DC.
DC.
Hmm.
Where are you from?
I'm from Maryland specifically, but yeah, I live in DC now.
Okay, cool.
Hmm.
So, just to make sure you are single.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And so today we're gonna try to find you a man. Hopefully the man of your dreams.
No, ain't no man that her dreams on here trying to find a wife. But Pete, there's 15 people watching me right now and only 11 likes. That's just not okay. It's not okay.
We'll see. So you gotta help us. So what do you like in your man as far as like
Here
his
we go.
mentality, his personality? What type of man do you like?
Ooh, I love a man, honestly, like who's healed, who knows himself. Like, I recently went on a date with someone, and I basically was just like, this isn't gonna work out. And the way he handled it, I was like, wow, like that. It's a lot going on with you individually, but a man.
Yeah, if a bitch reject you, just be like, okay, cool. I mean, yeah, it ain't nothing to get mad about. Don't call her out her name. Fuck you then, bitch. Don't do all that. They're not worth emotion. They're not worth emotion, bro. That's the simplest way I could put it, especially if they ain't your woman who been making countless sacrifices for you for years. Even if we had a good, little run, we was talking for a week, 2 weeks, you was seeming cool, it ain't nothing to get your emotions involved with. Until a woman has made countless sacrifices for you for a long time, the feeling shouldn't be that strong, bro. Or you ain't in a position to date. If a chick just being cool for a month got you all in your feelings, you ain't in a position to date. You ain't man enough to date yet. You gotta be stoic with these hoes. She don't deserve no emotion yet. You know what I mean? After a bitch give me a kidney or something, okay, then I'll get some emotion. Like, yeah, if she helped me co-sign on a car or something. You know what I mean? If she drove 2 hours just to bring me some soup when I was sick, then I might, give some emotions.
Man who's healed, a man who can teach me something that like is smart and like is kind of on his stuff, whether that's like through reading or like through his business or even through working out, like someone who can teach me something. I do love a man that can communicate, like, so if you can actually like say what you feel, like, and we can have a conversation about it and it not be like in a toxic way where you're yelling and screaming. Like, I don't do the yelling and screaming. I'm not gonna yell at you, so don't come over here with this energy.
I agree. Because at that point, you the bitch. You yelling and screaming all in your feelings. You sound like the bitch. And not only that, even men who be yelling and screaming at other men randomly, like, I've been there. It's like, nigga, why you screaming? Like, I learned that, like, you can't, with emotionally volatile men, you can't match their fragility. Because they going to win. So, okay, message real quick, sidetrack. You're not going to out retard a retarded person. I'm not going to out crazy a crazy person. So if you get in a confrontation with a man, this nigga screaming and hollering, just either walk away or just be like, all right, man, all right, you got it, and just leave. I'm not about to try to turn up with you because clearly you mentally and emotionally disturbed. So I'm just going to get the fuck out of here. I can't, see me, I'm not an ignorant motherfucker. Now I could lose my cool like the next man. I've been in situations where there's been conflicts and I lost my cool. And I felt bad about losing my cool. But if I can manage to maintain my calm, then I'm going to use my brain and basically try to walk away and get out of the situation. But like I said, I'm not ignorant. But what I noticed is ignorant people want to get you on their level because they're going to beat you with experience. I forgot who said this quote. They said, basically low life motherfuckers are going to bring you down to their level and then beat you with experience. And that literally is what they do. When I think about working all these little low life jobs I work, at certain times, it was a bunch of low life motherfuckers who was trying to drag me down to their level. And for the most part, I didn't let them. But a few times I slipped up. But yeah, don't let these motherfuckers bring you down to a low frequency.
Um, and I think like style, like we can work on style. Like as long as you have like a basic, like something, like I can work with that. Um,
What's the style that you like? Is it like business or sporty or
mm, I
which,
guess it just depends on like the atmosphere we're in. You know what I mean? Like if we're in a business setting, I don't expect you to be sporty. And
yeah.
if we're at a basketball game, I don't expect you to be in a suit. You know what I mean? So as long as you can like switch it up, because I switch it up all the time.
Hmm.
So again, like that can be like worked through. But I do love a man that's active. So whether you like to work out, or you like to play golf, or like do something.
I mean, that's cool. But look, but like I said, the more they describe this man, the smaller the percentage gets. Like, one of the reasons why women like this aren't good girlfriend and wife material, like, it's been all about her since she was born. You know what I mean? And for a lot of women, it's like that. Even women who aren't baddies. Everybody has always made it about them. It's just their ego and narcissism has been getting built up since they were born. I know there's certain people in my family, certain young girls in my family, where I pointed out to family members like, okay, y'all gonna turn her into a narcissist. Like it's interesting being red pilled now and seeing where the bullshit start, even from toddler ages, and you're like, oh, I see where the bullshit start with these girls that turn into teenagers and then they turn into women. You know, a lot of their mouths didn't get checked when they were kids, saying little smart shit. And it just go unchecked until 35. And they still think it's acceptable to say some of this rude, disrespectful stuff. But anyway, I'm getting off track. They've been getting their head blown up since a child. And with a woman who never had to, like, how can I put this? The earlier a woman realizes, or a girl realizes, the world ain't all about me, the better. You know what I mean? And even if her parents taught her that the world ain't all about her from, I don't know, let's just say, whatever, from birth to 6 when she go to first grade, you know, the boys at school might erase that upbringing and teach her that it's all about her and she's special and, you know, gas her head up. But in order for a woman to grow into a good wife or be wife material, she has to learn how to put somebody else first outside of her family. So ideally, that's why I said it's good for women to get into a serious relationship early so she can learn how to serve a man and put a man above herself and care about a man more than she care about herself, in a sense. Even though that sounds kind of crazy. But if she picks the right man, that will serve her well for the rest of her life. A woman putting a good man before she put herself, well, oh my, she's going to really benefit from that. But women are repulsed by good men, though. That's the problem. And that's why the father used to pick. But, you know, back in the day, the father would even teach the daughter, yeah, you put your man first, you bring him his plate. But these days, the past, I don't know, 50 years, I don't know how long it's been going on. The dad is telling the daughter, well, don't do this. And, I mean, you still get a job in case he don't act right. And yada, yada, yada. And everything ain't about him. Why is you telling your daughter that, bro? You setting your daughter up for a L. I mean, you basically raising your daughter up to not be a good woman. No, I'm going to tell my daughter, a hypothetical daughter, yes, serve your man your plate. Put your man, if he a good man that I approve of, put your man above you. Because I know that this man is going to put you above him, you know, and make sure you straight, if that makes sense. But yeah, the point that I was trying to make with that rant was, let's go back to the Instagram. This woman is all about her. The world has been revolving around her for a long time. These Instagram pages scream narcissism. You know? I mean, I'm judging. I don't know. Maybe she treat her man right. But even if she treat her man right, let's just say she's not a bad woman and she is good to her man in a relationship. None of this is compatible with a traditional relationship with a man. You traveling all the time. Men is taking pictures of you half naked. None of this is compatible with a healthy, happy, traditional relationship that lead to a healthy, happy family. Even if she's not a bad woman. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just get back into it.
Because I think when we're like 60s, 70s, and like, you know, the more you sit and the more like you kind of stay stationary, the less that we're able to be mobile. So if we could start that now and do that together, like that would be ideal. So yeah, someone who like looks and to take care of themselves a little bit.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I want to touch on something real quick. I hate to keep stopping, and this don't got nothing to do with this, but so Zachariah said, the older you get, the less you want to be a firecracker. I got 2 black belts, but prefer not to fight. Fighting is dumb unless it's absolutely necessary. Now, I agree with this, but I mean, it's not really a but I guess it is a but. I'm just thinking about certain 9 to 5 jobs I have. It was a lot of dudes who they're gonna disrespect you. Like what I've noticed at jobs, if a dude got a higher title than you, or if a dude feel like he got seniority over you, dudes be real comfortable being disrespectful, bossing you around, get over there, yelling at you. It's like, bro, like we grown, like what we doing here? Because they feel comfortable because it's like this dude ain't gonna swing on me. He need this job. If he didn't need the job, he wouldn't be here. And I got a higher title or I got seniority, so I could treat this dude like a bitch. And he can't really do nothing. His hands is kind of tied. You know what I mean? Because obviously he need the job or he wouldn't be here. So I could punk this motherfucker a little bit because I'm higher on the hierarchy. And I just don't respect that about a lot of guys. Me, I'm not into that. I don't care if I could beat a dude up. I don't care if I got leverage over a dude in a situation. I'm not going to treat a man in a way that I don't want to be treated. I mean, it sounds good. I'm not trying to act like I'm a saint. And I'm sure I've treated people in a way that I wouldn't want to be treated because we're human, we mess up. But I feel comfortable saying, generally speaking, I don't go around treating dudes a certain way, even if I don't like them, even if I do think he lazy or whatever the case. Like, I'm not into that because to me it's whole shit, especially if we're in a situation where, you know, I can't really fight you. I can't really turn up the way I maybe would turn up in another environment. So I guess I said all that to say, when I get around dudes, and it can't just be me, it seems like it's going to be a few who just going to try to test you, and it's almost like they looking to start a fight. They want to feel like tough, dominant alpha males, so they going to try to bitch you and punk you. And, you know, when I get around God, I don't think it's just me. Or I'm going to make a general statement. And I think this is going to be with most male interactions. I'll say that. At some point, you got to check a motherfucker as a man. Because I feel like most men are going to try you one way or another. Some do it like blatantly, aggressively in your face. Some do it with little sly remarks. But to me, like as a man, if you're going around other men, just kind of know somehow, some way, I'm going to have to let this motherfucker know I ain't the one, or I'm going to have to tell him about himself. And he's going to do something or say something or give me a look. There's going to be some type of gesture that he's going to do to try to test me as a man. It's probably just in our DNA. I mean, I don't do it. I don't know if I got low testosterone, or I don't know if I'm just a better human. I don't know. Or I don't know if I'm just conscious. I'm just evolved and conscious to where I don't do sucker shit like that. But a lot of guys do that. I would almost say most. So it just get awkward, man. That's been my experience when you get around guys. Because it's like, this nigga trying to test me. Like, is you trying to start a fight? Like, what's up, bro? What's up? And then it's like, when they test you, if you don't have the response that they deem respectable, whatever that may be, then they deem you as like pussy for the rest of the time they know you. So, and a lot of times if you take the quote unquote high road, that's what's going to have them deeming you pussy. So it get real tricky, man, especially when you in situations where you can't black out. Not that you want to black out, but at work, you can't handle stuff a certain way because you're going to lose your job. You know, or if you at school, you don't want to get, mess up your school stuff, so you can't react a certain way. Anyway, I'm going on a tangent. I guess y'all can let me know something in the comment section.
Are teeth a mess for you? We hear that.
Yeah, teeth are definitely a good smile. Look at the smile first. And then I like look up at the eyes and I'm like, ooh, okay, like the two, yes. And then I would like someone that's a little bit taller than me. I don't mind being the same height. A little bit shorter, I'm like, I don't know. But yeah.
How tall are you?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
How tall are you?
Oh, I'm 5'6".
5'6". So 5'7" is okay?
Yeah, 5'7" fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you got like a build, like if you whatever, like
yeah, if you 5'7", you gotta be swole. See, man. But I said that recently. I said like you could make up for certain shortcomings, like far as what women like and don't like, if you make up for them in other areas. But what I always say is, on some of these videos, when women try to make it seem like they gave the ugly guy a chance or the short guy a chance, they don't mention that he's great in, 2 or 3 other areas, even though he was short. Yeah, he was short, but he was swole. You know, yeah, he was ugly, but he made a lot of money. They don't mention that. But the point I'm trying to make is women ain't fucking with you unless you top 10% in one of the 5 top categories or one of the 3 to 5 top categories. Let me put it like this. You got to be like a standout, either in something that got to do with looks, whether that's height, face, card, dress, how you dress, either in the looks department or the personality department, that's charisma or whatever, swag. Or the third one is, you know, money and materialistics. You got to stand out one way or another in one of those main 3 categories for most women to want to fuck with you at all. So if you slacking in one, figure out how to, you know, be spectacular in another.
So I've dated guys that are tall, but they're a little bit heavier set, right? Mm-hmm. But it kind of balances itself out, right? So I'm not a stickler of like, oh, you have to have abs or you have to, you know, whatever. Like, you got to look good and feel good in your own body. Like, because that's the biggest thing is if you're insecure in your own body, it'll show and you take it out on other different things. So,
yeah. Okay. So 5'7" minimum. What else? Can you have kids?
I don't mind kids.
Is there a number or you're open to anything?
I mean, I think 3 personally is my limit. Like, if you have 3 kids, I would like if they're above the age of like 7. Like, that would be, I don't want to date someone that has a 1-year-old or like a newborn, you know? So if you have a kid, that's totally fine. You do have to have a good relationship with your mom, like the baby's mom. Like, if you're a parent and you don't even see your kids, I'm like, imagine how you're going to treat me. You know what I mean? Like, imagine how you're going to treat our kids. So that's really kind of what I look for. And I understand I'm not going to be the priority because you have kids already that you have to look after, but it's with the sediment of like, okay, you're going to be able to hold the household and lead a household. And that's one of the things that I look for.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's still pretty feasible, I think, for now. Notia Girl, hello. Can we wear sandals on a 5-star date?
Okay, but like, are we on Nikki Beach or like, are we, you know what I mean? Like, where's the 5-star? Like, are we in Miami with it? Are we not, you know?
Okay. Okay. I want to touch on what she just said. Well, let me say that first before I forget. See, with women like this, it's all about restaurants and trips. Like, a real relationship isn't about that. That should be like the commercial break of the everyday real relationship. And you could tell with her, she wanted to be all about that. She wanted the whole thing to be a fairy tale and trips and high status bullshit. That's why women like this, they're just not down to earth enough to be in a relationship and go through the ups and downs and just be a ride or die and care more about the substantive, you know what I mean. The things that have substance and not all the fluff and trips and IG pics and all that.
Maybe like a 4-star, maybe like a 3-star.
Okay, I remember what I was going to say, but I'm going to say another thing about her. With a woman like this, I'm not saying you should do this to test her, but I'm just going to do a hypothetical. I would want to see that this woman would delete this account for me. Now, I know the first thing you might be thinking is, shit, she got 103,000 followers. You know, this account might be making her paper. We ain't deleting that. But let's just say it ain't making her paper. Well, I guess you would be like, well, shit, I'm going to figure out how we can make us some paper. But let's just put all that aside for a second. Let's say she only had let's just say she had 30,000 followers. With a woman like this, I would want to see that she would delete this account for me. If she ain't willing to do a big sacrifice like that, then I wouldn't fuck with this woman. If you was thinking about fucking with her, she would need to show that she's willing to give all this up for you. She willing to give all this up right now and have your babies and mess up her body, even if she never get it back. Even if God came down and said, if you had these babies, your body ain't never gonna look like this ever again, and you're gonna be 300 pounds for the rest of your life. You want to see, you want to, I want a woman like this to be able to make that type of sacrifice for us and our family. Because this is all so extreme. So since this is all so extreme, I would need her to do something extreme in the opposite direction to believe that she gonna be, a wholesome, righteous mother and wife for our home. I mean, I wouldn't advise any man to do it, but we just talking hypotheticals because this woman is fucking done. So anybody who watching my channel, don't try this hypothetical because it's not gonna work. But I just wanted to do a thought experiment. If it was a dude who really did want to fuck with her despite what I advise, I would tell you to have her make that type of sacrifice for you. And if she willing to do that, she willing to delete this whole page and not travel no more, not do modeling no more to be with you, that means she really fuck with you. But another thing I wanted to say real quick. Something that's a display of really good character that I noticed is when someone's willing to accept somebody being different than them. And not even just a little different, like a lot different. Like, it's a really good characteristic in someone, like, let's just say if they're a diehard liberal. It says a lot about a person's character if they're a diehard liberal, but they could be friends with a diehard conservative. And vice versa, that diehard conservative could be friends with a diehard liberal, even though we don't agree on anything. Or even if they're not best friends, they could be in the same room and get along, and he or she could offer the opposite somebody a drink, and not completely judge them. And they could just say, yeah, I don't agree with any of your political views, but hey, we at the picnic, let's have a good time. You want something to eat? The burger's over there. I ain't mad at you. Let's just not talk about politics. That says a lot about somebody's character. And we live in such a divisive time now. We really need to figure out how to get along with people. And accept people who are different from us. The common ground is just being respectful. I can hang out with anybody if they being respectful. Even if I don't agree with how you look, how you talk, your politics. As long as you could be respectful, we could kind of kick it a little bit. We don't gotta be besties, but we could sit in the same room and have a pleasant interaction. And I really wish we could get to that place. I'm gonna tell you a quick story real quick. I was on Instagram earlier and I came across Chris Angel's page. I follow Chris Angel. I'm a huge fan of his work. I got all his seasons of his show, Mind Freak. Real big fan. Seeing his show live is on my bucket list. But anyway, Chris Angel posted something basically about Bidenomics and how the economy is messed up because Harris and Biden messed it up. People in his comments was talking about, I ain't talking to you no more. How could you support the orange man? I used to think you were a decent human being. They was saying crazy just because he made a criticism of Biden and Harris. Like, they was going crazy. Like, it's sickening how people let the orange man get them that bent out of shape. Nobody on the planet should get you that motherfucking riled up. People's hatred for the orange man is completely unreasonable. Even if the H'ler came back from the dead. I think you know who I'm talking about when I say the H'ler. H-I-T, you know what. If he came back from the dead, I'd be like, oh, that's crazy. He came back from the dead. That dude evil. But I wouldn't be like, oh, I hope somebody else do him in. And I can't believe you looked in his direction. How could you look in his direction? Like, I'm not letting no human get me that riled up. I don't care if they deleted 1,000 babies. I'm not letting somebody control my emotions like that. That is crazy to let somebody control your emotions like that. I don't care what they did. They could have did the most heinous crime in history. I'm not getting that riled up over one person. They ain't that important. For me to go on tirades and rampages and cut family members off because they said the person name, like, it's not that deep. But okay, I don't want to go on another rant. But let's just get back into it.
Like,
I don't know what this costs.
I don't know about 5-star. Like,
5-star. Yeah, that sounds crazy.
To be honest, like,
I don't know. They might not look down. Who knows? Okay, so what is the age range for you? For the guy?
I actually found that men in their 40s are much more ready to like be involved with someone than someone in their 30s, or and I don't even go 20s. Like I'll be 32 in August. So
I'll give her credit. I think is she one of the first women that we covered on the Pineapple Show that actually said her age. So I'll give her some props for that. Ain't that sad? That's a testament to how pathetic women are. That I got to give a woman the props just for saying her damn age.
I don't mind sharing that, but I just find that like men in their 30s are just kind of warming up to like be in a relationship, and the like 40s they hit that age and they're like, "Girl, what's up? Like my time is ticking." So
No, his time ain't ticking in his 40s. He just hitting his prime. There's a lot of guys who are confused about that too. There's a lot of guys in they mid 30s and they like, "Oh, my time ticking. It's time to get a family." Bruh, it ain't what you think it's gonna be. That's why in a way it's good to get your heart broke a few times in your 20s. It's good to realize what female nature is in your 20s and kind of see how the game go and how women act long term in a relationship. Like have some what is it, foresight, whatever you call it, to kind of just think about the future. A lot of men are still under that fairy tale that, oh, I'm going to meet this perfect girl. She's going to love me for me. We're going to have kids and live happily ever after. There's a lot of dudes who believe that fairy tale still. That's why I want so many men to find the red pill. Even if you do meet a cool, good girl and y'all have kids and have a family, it's not going to be a fairy tale, bro. It's going to be a lot of ups and downs. And even good women are batshit crazy. They're going to have their crazy days. They're going to test you. They're going to shit test you. Just all the stuff I talk about on my channel. Even good women are going to come with that. It's not going to be to the same extent. And it's not going to be as unbearable. It's going to be manageable with a quote-unquote good woman. But it's still going to be there. Managing a woman's emotions is a full-time job. And it's a huge pain in the ass, even if it's a good woman. Bars.
That's cool. Okay,
yeah.
Do you want kids?
I do. But I'm like,
God.
that 3 was a whoopsie, but like minimum 2.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
What else? What else we need? Oh, how much money? How much money he needs to make?
Let me guess, 6 figures.
I mean, I would like for it to be more than what I make. So I would say like in the 6-figure range
Of
would
course.
be nice. Because I'm like pushing around that area. So that's kind of where it goes back to like, okay, leading the household. Like, I definitely don't mind like paying for things sometimes, but like I'm not a 50-50 girl. So like,
yeah, that's just a huge I can't say it's a huge red flag. Women want to be provided for. It's just in their nature. But I don't like the way she worded it. She basically saying, look, if you don't make 6 figures, I'm not going to respect you as a man and as a provider. Look, fellas, your worth to a woman as a man shouldn't be if you're a provider. I'm just going to say it. And this is why I say women aren't worth dating after 25. If you meet a 22-year-old and you her first, she going to love you. See, the first time I heard this was from my guy AD. Everybody go follow Austria D on YouTube and leave a comment on one of his videos and tell him Rare Breed sent you. But the first time I heard this was him. He said, from 18 to 23, if you get a woman locked in, and it's a lot of hoops you got to jump through to get a 18 to 23-year-old woman these days locked in. But if you get her locked in and you pretty much her first, that woman will love you and build her life around you and drive 2 hours to bring you soup. That's that true love type that all men are looking for. But after a certain age, they just can't do it anymore after that point. But from like 18 to 23, from 18 and younger to about 23, she will genuinely love you. With a job, without a job, working at Burger King as a CEO, it won't even matter because she loves you as a human. You see what I'm saying? Once these women get in their 30s, it's about what you can do, how much money you can make. It's like, oh, I'll be feminine if you make this much. It's all these like conditions for them to love you. So like women like this, like once a woman get in her 30s, like you got to basically pay for her love and her femininity. And that's bullshit. That's bullshit. Because when a woman really fuck with your manhood, even if you ain't make no money, she fuck with you as a man. Like she fuck with who you are as a person. So even if you never made another dollar, she'd go out and work and bring you the money because she just fuck with you. She literally sees you as her king. Like it's a different type of vibe, and I don't know if I'm explaining it right. But when a woman like adores you and sees you as her king, money don't even matter no more. Like I'll say it again, she'll go work 2 and 3 jobs and bring money home when she really fuck with you like that.
Like, don't come over here with the energy of like, we gotta go half and half. Like, no, like that goes to provide and protect. Like that, I do believe in like those old school values. So
Okay. Okay. So Gilbert is going crazy right now. Melly loves flip flop at Nobu type of men. Shut up. Uh, no, I would be embarrassed. I'll go. I'll probably still go, but I'll be embarrassed.
no,
So,
for real.
like, are you like, what is he doing? But okay, let's go.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's I don't think it's too much longer because I don't usually. Yeah, it ain't too much longer. Couple more minutes and then I'm gonna go to something else. But let's go to the delusional calculator. She said she want 40 and up, I think. Yeah, she said she want 40 and up. So let's go 40 to she 32. She don't want to go over 50. So we'll go 40 to 50. She don't want to marry. I'll just say any color. She said he could be 5'7", but he got to be ripped, but I can't put ripped. So we'll go exclude obese, minimum income. She gonna want him to. She said she make close to 100K, so she gonna want him to at least make 150. So let's see what we working with here. Yep, 0.71%. So yeah, she's a cat enthusiast. But it ain't the worst score we seen so far since we've been doing the delusional calculator. It's less than 1% though. And her little light skin and her little curly hair ain't gonna make this number go up. Good luck, hon. You're gonna need it.
Hopefully they're not looking down. Okay, so I think we have enough information on the guy you're looking for. Anything else that you can think of for now?
Hygiene, smell good. Like, I know I can't smell you here, but like, what's your breath hitting on? What is your fragrance? Like, know that all fragrances don't work with your body. Like, these are the type of things where I'm like, are we still pulling out Axe body spray, or are we actually like putting investments into like what we smell like? So yeah.
Yes. I mean, I know like a man that smells really good.
Yeah, shout out to the real women out there, man. Like I said, man, when a woman devoted to you, if you get hurt or something, she'll go work jobs and take care of the family. Because she locked the fuck in with you as a human. Shout out to all the real women out there who do gangster shit like that. I even heard a story of a woman, I forgot what the dude was doing. I think he was working on something. But she basically worked like 2 or 3 jobs and gave him one of the checks until he got on his feet or until he started up the business. Like, see, that's what I'm talking about. Shout out to all those type of women.
Is really attractive. Yeah. And people are like, oh, it's just the smell. I'm like, no, it does something else.
No. That's something. Like your mating call. That's like what you're getting us to like be enticed by.
The chat is pulling out.
Wild.
Stop it. Okay, well, so that's it. So we're gonna start the show. So we're gonna try to find you a man tonight.
Okay.
And okay, so guys, the link is in the description of this video. You can click it. If you're watching on Instagram, you can only get the link on YouTube. So you need to head over to YouTube. Also, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna ask you, since you know probably Instagram more than me. When you are live on Instagram, can people still see your story, or they can just?
All right, who cares? Before I go to the next the next clip, what are we rating her 1 to 5? Face card. Well, matter of fact, let's go to IG real quick. That's a super done up pic. I really want to see something more natural. This cool. What are we rating her face card? 1 to 5, 1 to 5, 1 to 5, and then we'll go to a body pic. 1 to 5 on the face card. Let me know. Oh, Mystic said 5. He feeling her big time. Mystic got a crush, y'all. Just playing, Mystic. I ain't mad at you, bro. What? Oh, we gotta take the makeup off. I think this is a good angle. 5 out of 10. Okay. You said she basic. I think she's above average attractiveness. Mark Jeffrey said 7. I'm guessing 7 out of 10. So okay, let's do the body. Body. Okay, I guess that's. What are we rating the bod? 1 to 5. What are we rating the bod? And then we're gonna go through the comments of this body shot. We already know what the comments are gonna say. 1 to 5. Let me read some of these comments. You better. Fire. A bunch of other dingbats hyping her up. Let's see if there's any RP dudes in the comments. I just got home from the gym and now I'm about to go right back. You look amazing. Just gas. Hype. Wow, I see the muscles popping. I don't know why women want muscles. It's just not feminine. Who are guiding these women? They do not care what men like. They just get lost in the sauce. I don't think most men like muscles. Okay, simp. You showing out. Yes, queen. Any RP knowledge? Nah. Just a bunch of dingbats hyping her and a bunch of simps hyping her. Alright. What else we doing tonight? I think Kendra G is live. But we gonna I think we're gonna go over some white chicks. We gotta go over some snow bunnies, some snow bunny nonsense. But now that I got 26 viewers up in here, okay, everybody hit the like button. I appreciate that. I'm gonna ask y'all one more time. Okay, listen carefully. If you want nothing to do with women other than strictly bedroom fun, no type of relationship whatsoever, strictly bedroom fun is the only interactions you want with women, put a 1 in the chat right now. Even if you usually don't comment, you usually don't get in the chat. If that's what type of time you on, put 1 in the chat. Alright? Now, second option, put a 2 in the chat if the only thing you want is like a live out girlfriend you see 3 times a week, no marriage, never moving in, no kids. Just a live out girlfriend, see her 3 times a week. If that's the interaction you want with women, put a 2 in the chat. 2 in the chat if that describes you. Finally, put a 3 in the chat if you want a traditional relationship with a woman. You know, move in, possibly kids, something like that. I wouldn't advise marriage, but if you do want the traditional relationship with women, put a 3 in the chat. 3 in the chat. 3 in the chat if that describes you. Let me know.
Up everyone, I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night, but for now let's get into the video.
This really cute guy gets in line behind me and I think to myself, now is your moment. It's time to ask for a guy's number. You got this. You can do it. I of course said nothing to him. Why is it so easy for me to talk to someone I'm not attracted to? But when it comes to a cute guy, I have no idea how to approach him. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, they're cowards. If they had to approach men, I mean, yeah. Just nobody would be getting talked to. Women don't realize the courage it takes, like, to just walk up to them and try to talk to them and try to spark up a conversation and then try to, like, lead it into, can I get your number? They don't realize how hard it is. That's why they so easily laugh in the man's face or make them feel bad or say, get out of here, creep. They don't know what it's like. They have no idea. Yeah. a lot of women would just commit suicide if they got rejected the way, most men get rejected. Most of the time they try to holler at a woman. They would not be able to handle it. And they would probably make it where it's a law that, men can't be mean to me when I try to shoot my shot. Men just got to take it on the chin and learn to live with it. And let it make them stronger.
Overthink it when I'm not attracted to them. So when I left, I was kicking myself, and I thought to myself, you know what, next time, let's be easier on yourself. Instead of making yourself ask for his number, just find something to compliment. Like say, I like your shoes. So the next time that I run into a hot guy, I'm just gonna tell him that I like his shoes.
Can you imagine that working for guys, like when they go up to a chick, oh, I like your shoes, hon. I'm like, okay, creep. Want to know what size they are? Fucking faggot. Like, I don't think it's going to work. And then plus men, we're so, caught off guard when a woman gives us a compliment because it happens so rare. We probably wouldn't pick up on it that she even trying to holler. So, let me know in the chat if you would pick up on the hint if a woman complimented your shoes. Put a 1 in the chat if you would pick up if you would pick up what she's laying down if she complimented your shoes. Put a 1 in the chat if you would get that she's flirting with you. Put a 2 in the chat if you wouldn't get it. 2 in the chat if you wouldn't get it.
Yeah, you won't. The compliment or saying hello or asking for his number is not a problem. The fear of being rejected is the problem. There is no fear of rejection when you're talking to the guys you're not attracted to. It's easier to talk to them because that's more of a friendly conversation.
I literally cannot stress this enough. And I don't know if this is like a canon event for women when they turn 25 and our frontal lobe develops properly. But the best thing I ever did in my entire life, in my entire 29 years of being on this godforsaken planet, is decenter men from my life. Okay, I'm going to say it again. The best thing, far and away, I've ever done in my entire life, right, is decenter men from it. Okay? The second best thing I ever did is probably...
I can do.
Oh, God. I need another swig of bar before I go in on this one. Hold on. Bear with me. Put a 1 in the chat if you tried the drink bar. It's BAI. Put a 1 in the chat if you tried bar and you like it. Put a 1 in the chat. I'm drinking the blueberry, Brasilia blueberry, and eating Ritz. And then let's go in on this whole decentering men from her life. Ma'am, look, I know the second best thing you ever did in your life wasn't shaving your eyebrows. I don't even know what to say. Fine, ma'am, decenter men from your life. Once they are on the internet talking about their decentering men from their life, they're done and they're never going to have a good relationship with a man. And I bet she's not going to decenter men from her life. She says, or her TikTok name is Zig's mom. So she's a single mom. I know why you're getting mistreated on the dating market. And the main reason isn't the fact that you have no eyebrows. It's that you have a kid. And I can tell just by this TikTok, your personality is completely unbearable. You know? So yeah, just leave it at that. Nice necklace.
Even pretend to care. It's always the ones with the word mom in their account name acting like they're decentering men from their lives. What stopped you from doing it before? Oh, the poor old excuse, your frontal lobe wasn't developed yet. What I find the sad part in this story is that she's trying to act like she's still 25.
So yeah, there are like 3 big basically misconceptions around TV advertising. The first
She wanted the D, Montag. She wanted the D. You'll know for next time.
one is that it cost millions. Not true anymore. Like even with $50, you can write.
I cut a guy off once because within the first month of us talking, he didn't give me a single compliment on my abs.
Okay, I just think that's gross. Hey, it might be some of y'all in the comment section who like this look, but I think that looks fucking disgusting. But let's let her continue.
And like, it was so much more deep than like, you didn't compliment my abs. Like, it was like, You're clearly so insecure, bruh. How are you gonna sit here and not say a word about my literal six-pack? Not even.
Maybe it's because you called him bruh. But see, I wouldn't even know. If I saw her out, I wouldn't even talk to her. A chick with a six-pack is definitely likely to call you bro or bruh.
Even just that, like, no compliments in general. And it's so funny because insecure boys will do that when they pull a bad bitch and then they're just confused how they pulled the baddie. So they're like,
That baddie shit gonna run out, and nobody's gonna care about your abs when you're 40. You need to, like, lock something down serious with a man. None of this shit is gonna matter when your looks start to fade. They're already starting. You look like you're in your 30s. I see the little lines around your mouth. None of this shit is gonna matter in 10 years. You need to lock a decent man down. The hell with your abs. This is so stupid. I forgot what I was even gonna say.
let me make sure she's insecure as hell, so I'm never gonna give her a compliment, and I'm gonna drag her down to my level.
Right, because that's the only way y'all act like y'all got some sense. Look, you've been getting your head blown up since you were a little girl. No, men don't need to give you compliments. That's gonna make you see him as less than you. Yes, we need to keep your bitch ass humble. Because obviously you're not humble now. They don't respect the men who would give her 20 compliments the first date. Like, stop it.
It's seriously so embarrassing, and they make it so obvious they're insecure with themselves when they do that. Like, how are you gonna have a baddie and you don't even, like, give her a single comment throughout the day? Okay, you're weird. Happy Pride Month. Like, what? Like, the way this person made me question myself, I was like, am I ugly? Am I, like, not that big? Like, what's going on? Because the no compliments, like, every day of my life, I was just like, wow.
Wow, indeed, no compliments every day of your life. I get that compliments are
Look, dudes who gave her compliments crazy never got the number, and if they did get on a date, they never got a second one. That's why you never listen to dating advice from women. You don't ask the fish how to catch it. You ask the fisherman.
important. It will make you feel better about yourself. But every day of your life, regardless how his day was going, you expected your compliment daily. Can you make it more obvious you have nothing else to offer outside your looks? And not just that, but you care about nothing except your looks. You only feel attracted if you're receiving compliments, and yet here you are talking about his insecurities? Come on now.
So I'm trying to hire a social media and influencer manager to work under me for Prime Bites. I thought I was gonna just put an application out, like they were gonna come in, they were all gonna be great, I'd have to choose. No. This is genuinely a job that I just think is so perfect for someone who's out of college. It's so fun, it's so creative, you have so much creative freedom. Literally gonna work under me, I'm 23 years old, like it would just be such a good job. Like, honestly, such a good opportunity. Tell me why. I literally just put 2 prompts in the application. It was clearly stated if you didn't fill them out, you weren't going to be considered. 1, just send a link to any content you've done. Could be personal, could be a brand. I don't care. I just want to know that you know TikTok, you get it. 2, a very
Things I wish I knew in my 20s about men. Things I wish I knew in my 20s about men from a 34-year-old. If you're seeing the word busy a lot in his text, so sorry I was really busy at work, sorry I can't, I'm really busy this weekend, run.
Look, it doesn't matter if you run, because you're just going to run into the arms of another long stick Rick. Look, I'm going to give it to you straight. You're not pretty enough to be any Chad's number one. Like, I already knew what type of guys you were going for the first couple of words you said. If he keeps saying how busy he is, look, when a guy's into you, yeah, that's the last thing he's going to be texting you is how busy he is. You know, this is the same way you did the guys you thought you were better than. You kept telling them how busy you were, so you should know how that game go. But she said, oh, well, if they keep talking about they busy, run. It don't matter. You're going to go for the same type of guy the next guy you swipe on who's going to tell you the same thing. I bet she wouldn't date a guy who looks like her. I'll just say that. Who's on her looks level. She wouldn't date him. So she's destined to keep getting played. It's that simple.
The idea that a man can be too busy to see a woman is a sad, sorry lie. Have you met a man? Funny men marry unfunny women. Men don't want to come home and see you sat in the same spot you were when they left for work, which is why I've been single for 15 years. Men don't care if you have acne. The most hot and poppin' period of
Okay, what the hell is she talking about? Is this just going everywhere? This is like sporadic now. What the hell? What?
my life for male attention was when I had severe acne. But my glass skin era, not a sausage. If you post mirror selfies, something ain't right.
Okay, my brain is hurting. I don't even know what she's talking about anymore. I think Kendra G is live. I might go to that in a minute.
What's the worst date you've ever been on? In a former life, I was a bartender. Pulling guys for dates is like the easiest thing in the world. Yeah. So one week I'm working. I think this guy's really cute. We're chatting a bunch, so he leaves his number on the receipt. So I end up texting him and we go out. I had a great time. Thought everything went super well.
Okay, yeah, pulling a guy super easy. Yeah, pulling a guy for sex is super easy. If you're a woman, you can pull a guy. I wouldn't even call it pulling a guy. You just existed, really, and waited for him to shoot his shot. That's not pulling anything. Yeah, it's easy to get pulled when you got a wet hole between your legs. It's not a flex. I love it when women think like getting dudes is a flex or having 20 guys in a phone is a flex. You're biologically entitled to have 20 guys on your line just for existing as a woman. It's no flex, trust me. The flex for you would be getting a man and maintaining a man for 10 years plus. Then I would be impressed with you.
Well, but he never texted back. Yeah. Next week, same thing happens. Meet a guy at the bar, we're chatting. He's not as cute as the first guy. We still aren't gonna say no to anyone just based on looks, because he could have been like the love of my life. We go out and I go to this bar.
I'll give her credit for that. She said, I'm not gonna say no just on looks because he could have been the love of my life. I'll give her credit. But just keep in mind, the first guy was a 10 and this other guy was a 9.
That I know the owner at. Grab a couple drinks, we're having a good time. Conversation isn't like flowing as much as with the first guy, but like we're still enjoying ourselves. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the first guy walk right by with a friend. He like turns around and I'm looking at him, he's looking at me, he laughs, and then he turns to his friend, they whisper to each other. So I'm like, oh my God, I need to get out of this. Like, how do I?
Yeah, cringe. But this is a perfect time to say, join the membership. I did 2 exclusive live streams that you didn't see because they were behind the paywall. $10 a month on YouTube for the convenience of staying on YouTube. You get 2 to 3 exclusive live streams a week. You get access to over 80 exclusive videos that you've never seen. You get access to my videos 1 to 3 days early. You get access to my videos with no annoying ads on them that you see on my regular videos. And I don't know what else. I forgot what else, but it's worth it. Or for 50% off for $5 a month, you can join on Subscribestar or Patreon and get the same benefits, maybe a day late or something. I'm not as in a rush to post on the Subscribestar or Patreon, but you're still going to get it. You're still going to get access to shit that, you know, the free members, free subscribers don't get. Also, subscribe to me on an alternate platform because I can get kicked off the tube any day, especially if the orange man wins. Probably gonna get me out of here. So subscribe to me on either Twitter, Rumble, Discord, MGTOW.tv, BitChute, Minds.com. I'm on damn near everything. So follow me on at least one. Links below. And I'm looking for a sponsor for this live stream. Whatever you can give, 5, 10, whatever. Hit the Streamlabs or the Cash App below to become the sponsor of tonight's live stream. Back to our regularly scheduled bullshit.
Do I stop this date from happening anymore? So I go inside and I know the owner there. So I'm like, hey, you won't believe what just happened. I tell him everything. He's like, okay, girl, you need a drink. Takes 2 shots of Jameson, puts them on the bar. And I'm like, all right, 1, 2, we're good. I get back outside and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so much more drunk than I thought I was. 20 minutes later and I'm like telling this one guy, I'm like, oh my God, so sorry. My roommate's having problems at home. Like I have to get back and help her. And he's like, no worries.
I'm confused. Let's just go to Kendra. Let's see what Kendra G's up to. Let's see. Let's see what Kendra hair looking like tonight, and let's see if her boobs are showing. Let's see if she wore something to cover up her boobs tonight. Wait, only 9 minutes? What the hell? Well, that ain't good. A 9-minute live? Let's see.
Hey, cousin. Hi, cousins. Listen, y'all, your girl been working. I'm live in DC.
What is this,
and
mess?
I have been working. I have been up all day. I'm not going to give no complaints, But I do want y'all to know, a girl, your girl is tired today. But we're here. No, tomorrow. Okay. All right. Okay. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, you got ready here. Is your name China?
Cheyenne.
Oh, Cheyenne.
Okay. Obviously, these aren't going to be long, interviews because it's only a 9-minute live. But it's so much to go in on this already. I probably could do another hour just off this screenshot. So, ain't your mama, wrap on her head, red weave, a tattoo of something ridiculous on the front of her chest. So this is just an automatic no. I don't even got to talk about her looks or if she look good or look bad. Even if she look good, based on everything I just said, this is just an automatic no. But maybe she's a sweetheart. Let's hear her out.
And Cheyenne, where you calling me from?
Spartanburg, South Carolina.
South Carolina. How old are you?
I'm 33.
33. You have any kids?
I have one. I have a soon-to-be 15-year-old.
Okay.
I'm not on Odyssey, but I guess I don't know. I mean, if enough people ask me about Odyssey, I'll hop on Odyssey. It's another website for me to have to upload my videos to. More work for free. But yeah, if enough people ask me about Odyssey, I might jump on Odyssey. But yeah, I'm on BitChute, MGTOW.tv, Mons.com, Twitter, Discord, Rumble. Yeah, that's just off the top of my head. Join below, links below.
You ever been married?
I was once to a woman.
Ooh. When did you get a divorce?
We got a divorce last year.
Okay. Are you looking for a woman tonight?
Yes.
Okay. So your child's father.
Well, y'all don't gotta worry about it, fellas. She don't date us, and I'm sure all y'all glad to hear it.
Are you bisexual?
We haven't been together since she was 2.
Have you dated men after that?
I have a couple, but it didn't work.
So do you consider yourself bisexual?
I like women more, but yeah.
Okay, so women. Cheyenne, what do you do?
I feel sorry for the offspring. Think about that chaos in the child's life. One day my mom with a dude, one day my mom with a guy or with a chick. It's just, damn, man. I wish these people would not reproduce. If y'all want to fuck up your lives, just fuck up your life. Leave the kids out of it.
For a living?
I'm a lead at a BMW.
Lead at a BMW. And what's your zodiac sign?
Aquarius.
Aquarius. Turn your TV off.
Can you turn your phone down?
Who's that?
My best friend.
Okay. Or she got it. Is it a she or he?
A she.
Or she just got to go in another room so we don't hear the feedback.
Okay.
All right. So we got Cheyenne, correct, right?
Cheyenne. Mm-hmm.
Cheyenne, South Carolina, 33, mom to a 15-year-old, is a lead at a BMW, Aquarius. Women are her preference. What kind of woman you looking for, girl?
Either a girl or a stud,
I just
a statty.
I don't even care. A statty? Wow. Well, okay, let me just click off this. This is a waste of fucking time. Let's check her out. This might be the last one for the night. Yeah. Last one for the night. Damn, where is it? All right, bet.
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me? Yes.
Yes.
No, right? Hi, how are you?
How do I say your name?
You said it right, Myasia.
Oh, I said it right. Okay, Myasia, where you calling me from, babe?
I'm in Queens, New York.
Queens, New York. How old are you?
I am 32.
32. What do you do for a living?
I am a director of operations for a vitamin company.
Director of operations for a vitamin company? Okay. It sounds fancy. What are we rating her face card 1 to 5? 1 to 5. 1 to 5. Let me know in the chat. 32. Like I say, it's not a coinky dink. We don't see too many 21, 22-year-olds on here. They only come on here when they looking for help from a sim. You know what I mean?
Director of operations. Do you have any kids?
No.
No kids. Have you ever been married?
No.
What's your
It's just not a good resume. On the dating market, at least, wait, let me do the math. At least, what's that, 15 years? Yeah, she been on the dating market at least 15 years, never married, no kids. Whole lot of fucking, a whole lot of relationship ducking from good dudes, with good dudes. A whole lot of situationships, a whole lot of girl trips, a whole lot of regretful nights. You know, 32 never married, no kids is just not a good thing. You on the wrong side of the dating market. It's that fucking simple. 32 never married, no kids on Kendra G is just not where you want to be at in life as a woman. Past her prime. Yeah, on the decline. Looking for a long John Ron with simp tendencies.
zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Capricorn. All right, so we got Myasia, Queens, New York, 32, Capricorn, director of operations, no kids, never married. All right, boo, what kind of man you looking for?
Well, Kendra, honestly, I'm looking for someone that's like me, genuine, somebody that's positive, goal-oriented, could communicate well and just like to have fun, a sense of humor, active, outgoing, and just
the perfect man. I mean, yeah.
Ready to experience life.
Round one. Nah, nope. Nah. I mean, I don't know. That don't sound like somebody who's looking for anything serious. I'll just say that. She looking for somebody to trick money off on. Or, no, excuse me. She looking for somebody to trick money off on her and go on trips, like most of them. Nothing about that sounds like she ready to start a family and get on the man program and be submissive, and nothing like that. She wants somebody to excite her and, take her on adventures.
How many benefits do you get as a Hertz Gold Plus reward?
Right to your car. And pick any car you want from Hertz's wide selection of great vehicles.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Brady? Sorry your wife left you. That fucking bitch. She left you for the trainer, for the jiu-jitsu trainer. Because you wanted to do one more year of football. And she just couldn't take sitting in that mansion with her kids one more year. Fucking whore.
$1 billion of my own money on YouTube ads.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are liars. I don't like liars. I hate liars. People that are inconsistent. I don't like that.
Look, a liar isn't going to see this and be like, damn, I can't hit her up now because I lie all the time. It's just a stupid thing to name as a deal breaker. It's just fucking stupid. And pretty much every guest that come on here say that for liars. I hate liars. Don't be a liar.
That. And people that aren't motivated. I don't like that either. I feel like sometimes in life things happen and you do get stagnant, but it's about constantly checking in with yourself so that you're well, so that when you're in a relationship, it works well together.
Is it just me or does she got a deep ass voice? Yes, work together. And what y'all think? Is that voice deep or am I tripping? Would that voice throw y'all off? Let me get a 1 in the chat if that voice would throw y'all off.
Everything's balanced.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Well, yes, I am. Like, I'm not, into looks like that. But to be a little, more on the active fit side, or, I could deal like with a heavier set guy I have. But at least be at least 5'11" and taller. I'm like 5'9", so.
Okay. So you're 5'9". So you want somebody taller than you?
Yes, somebody taller than me. That'll be great.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Uh-oh.
He should be able to make at least $150,000 and more.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. None of these chicks are worth that. But here's the thing that I want to say. It's changing now. Now we have 19 and 21-year-olds asking for $500K, $600K, which is ridiculous. Cause see, with women, everything got to be an extreme. What I was gonna say is, if more young women knew the game when they were young, but they don't, they just dingbats looking for attention when they 21. But if they really knew how the game worked and they played their cards right, a lot of young, attractive 18, 19, 20-year-olds could get a dude making 100K if they knew to look for that at that age. But unfortunately, the women out there listening to TikTok, they're overshooting it. They're talking about you got to make 500, 600K. Like, slow down, bitch. Now, if you would have been more realistic, you could have got a 32-year-old man who made 70 to 100 if you played your cards right. And you actually had some type of good intentions. Like, yeah, I want a man who make a good living, you know, because I am going to be submissive. I am going to have his 3 babies. I know I'm going to mess my body up. So I wouldn't blame a woman who had that type of mentality. I'm going to try to find a man in his 30s who makes 70 to 100K because we need to at least make that if I'm going to sit at home and raise his 3 kids. You know, I got to sacrifice my body and my youth, at least make 70 to 100K. They could get it if they, you know, if somebody gave them the game to even know to look for that. But anyway, but yeah, at 32, you don't qualify for 150K, man. You know what I mean? Nobody about to sit your old ran through ass down, you know, to start a family with. That time has passed. I told you she was just looking for like a sugar daddy situation to go on trips with and spend money on her. She ain't looking for nothing serious to be submissive and start a family. These bitches are useless, man.
Okay. So, we got a bare minimum. So if he made 100K, don't reach out to you.
I mean, he can reach out to me because I feel like that's something that's pretty decent in today's world, and that could be built on if it's able to be built on.
See, yeah, so she looking down on the 100K man. Top 15%er, but she looking down on it. Why? Because she got straight hair and she ain't that fat. That's why. That's why she thinks she better than the 100K man. Like, nothing about this woman is worth 50K. A ran through 32-year-old woman ain't worth 50K. She ain't worth 20K. She would be lucky to get a good man who make 20K to take a chance on her washed up, damaged ass. Ran through by Pookie and Tyrone ass. She would be lucky for a decent 20K man to take a chance on her. He's taking a chance on her. I know she would try to spin it like she doing him a favor, but hell no. I talked about this the last live stream. A man being in a 50-year relationship with a woman is a bad deal for him, period. She's just going to get older. Even if she a good woman, she's just going to get older, fatter, naggier. It's not that great of a deal for a guy. A guy's getting the short end of the stick in a long-term relationship with any woman, even a good one. The man is doing the woman a favor long-term. You could make an argument that the woman is doing a favor for a man short-term by fucking him and maybe, I don't know, maybe raising his status or something. I don't know. You could make an argument short-term, but long-term, any decent man who willing to stay with a woman is doing her the favor. If he got his mind right and he a decent man, he doing her the favor long-term.
Are you able to, you know, venture out and do other stuff to add to that income? And we could do stuff together. That's fine with me.
So if he made less than 100K, should he reach out to you?
Kendra.
It don't matter. Like, if you could have got it, you would have got it. You talking about some? Oh, I don't know. You ain't in a position to be picky. You ain't in the queen chair. Like you, you don't have any leverage. Her only leverage. I mean, she's not ugly. She okay, but look, not being ugly ain't gonna be enough to persuade a 150K man. And all these women want a 150K man who could pull bitches. No man want a woman who can't pull bitches. But that's their downfall, because a dude who could pull bitches gonna see that you ain't worth much. Because you're just another bitch, an old one at that. So, yeah. And they don't get that no man wants to hear, I can't date a man who make any less than 100K. The $10 million man don't want to hear that. It's a testament of bad character. But they're not smart enough to know that. This shit is sad, man. Let's go to the delusional calculator real quick. What is she? I forgot how. She want a tall man. She wants 6 feet. Like, let's be real. She wants 6 feet. But I forgot. She said she 32, so let's just go 32 to 50, exclude married, any race or shade. I'll do her fair and say 5'10". Income 150K. 0.4%. And out of that 0.4%, he gotta like her enough to make her the number one bitch. And if you a 0.4% man, you don't gotta settle in any other categories. I mean, everybody got flaws, but you know what I mean. He don't gotta settle. And it's gonna take more than not being fat and having straight hair to lock down a 0.4% man. Chances are he ain't looking for his wife on Kendra G. Oh, God. I'm going to stop saying top 10% men. I always say that on my channel. Oh, they're looking for the top 10%. They looking for the top 0.5% for real. They looking for the top 0.5%. And I got standards, bro, the delusional calculator. Let me go back. It's from the U.S. Census Bureau and the NCHS, whatever that is. This is legit shit. This ain't no goofy shit. These are the real facts. So 32 to 50, and that's usually around the age where women start taking men serious. So that's a good general age that most of these women are looking for. Exclude married, any shade or race. Let's just say she was just looking for black. Because I feel like a lot of women do want to date in their race. So let's just put black on it. And then most of these women want to date a man 6 feet. So let's just go 6 feet. I was trying to be nice, but let's just be real. Because bitches ain't nice and they standards ain't nice. So let's keep it raw. Let's keep it heartless like these bitches is. Exclude obese, 150K. These bitches looking for a 0.01% man. So I really gotta stop changing it. I gotta start changing it on my regular episodes when I say they want a top 10 or top 5% man. No, they want a top 0.01% man. If we being real. Let's see what it would be if she was white. So if she wanted a white dude. 6 feet, 150K. It's more, but yeah, a 0.1% man. That's fucking crazy. Matter of fact, no, I ain't gonna go to it now. Oh man. Yeah, next live, I'm gonna pull up the male delusional calculator. Let me see something real quick. Let me see if I could do it without ending the stream. I gotta change my stream prompts so when I hit the letter E, it don't end the stream. Let's see. Delusional. Okay, I think I figured out a way to do it though. Let's see if I could pull this off, y'all. Alright, yep, boom. Let's do it, y'all. Let's see what we looking for in a woman and how realistic it is. Okay, so I always say 18 to 23, but I give us a little better chance. Say 18 to 25 if you're looking for something serious. Obviously, exclude married, exclude mothers. Race, we gonna go with any. We equal opportunists. Height don't really matter. We ain't like these bitches. We ain't really tripping off height. But we don't want no motherfucking giant bitch. So I ain't gonna say 6'1". I just I say, let me ask y'all in the chat. How high should I go in the height? Everybody let me know how high I should go in the height. What should be the max for the height? Let me know in the chat. How high should I go for the height? Alright, they said 5. Okay, I'm getting a lot of answers. 6 foot, 5'7", 5'10", 6 foot. Alright, I'll just go 5'10". I think 5'10" cool. Minimum income, we don't give a fuck if she don't got a job. But we definitely want to exclude overweight and obese. So, yeah. So let's see what we working with in America. I'm pretty sure it's America. Yep, U.S. Census Bureau. So let's see what we working with, y'all. Let's see, y'all. Okay, 20% of women fit that criteria. Okay, that ain't bad. You see how the number is a huge difference from the women's numbers? Less than 1% when I put it in for what women want. When I put in with what men want, see, 20%. We got a 1 in 5 chance of finding it. See how realistic men are? Now, we easy to please. Yeah, most men are very easy to please. Now, let's see what it's looking like for, what if we wanted to make a little money? We don't want to just carry the whole load. She got to at least bring in, at least make 20K. You know, with the economy hard, most men don't make enough for the woman to just sit at home. So she got to bring something in. So let's just say 20K. Let's see how much that hurt our chances of finding our dream girl. Damn. More than half, it cut us down. Damn, these bitches, that's a low bar. They can't even meet that, 20K. Oh, man. That's still a lot better than the women. At least it's a full percentage points. But let's just say 20K. Oh, this is going to be bad. What if I just want to find my black queen? This is going to be bad, y'all. What if I want to find my black queen that meet this? This is going to be bad. It was 6% if I put no race. But if we just narrow it down to black women, I got a bad feeling about this, y'all. Especially with the not obese and not overweight. Oh, okay. I'm shocked. Not married, no children. Okay. Shout out to black women. I spoke too fast. Let's see. What about white women fit this? Is it going to be higher than the average? Ooh. So wait, there's more. Okay. So there's more black women who fit that criteria than white women? I'm shocked. See what the Latins doing. And then we'll check out the Asian persuasion. Let's see how the Hispanics measuring up. Oh, 1%. So are black women? I'm blown away. There's more black women than any other race that fit this criteria? I don't know. The Democrats might have got to this site. Let's check out Asians who fit this criteria. Oh, damn. 0.36. Well. All right, back to it. We almost done, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with your boy. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure the notifications is cut on for when I go live and they don't notify you. I think what I might start doing, I don't know. I might start going live guaranteed on Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays when regular MDC episodes don't come out. I don't know. But I'm trying to get more consistent. So what I might start doing is every Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday, MDC live streams at 8 p.m. every Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. Be on the lookout, because you know they're trying to suppress my notifications. So be on the lookout Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central Time for MDC live streams. Until further notice. Now let's wrap up this final video before I'm out.
It depends where you're at, meaning location-wise. I'm open to dating guys in other locations, but pretty much the tri-state area. I did used to live in Georgia, so I frequent Atlanta a lot. But like maybe 80.
80 would be their bare minimum.
No, yes.
But the preference really is 150K.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam. They said they want to see this Kendra Cam girl. You already know they want to see this body, child.
Oh my God. Let me see.
Okay. Stick with it. Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, is that a bad BBL? Hold on. I'm reading the comments for a second. We're gonna run that we're gonna run that body cam back. Oh, don't go live when football is on, especially Sunday. Yeah, don't go against MNF. Thanks to our host. Peace, y'all. Oh, yeah, I forgot about football. I don't watch sports, y'all. FYI. I'm a music guy and an RP guy and a UFO guy. Oh, so Sunday and Monday night football. Oh, at 8. It's cool. I don't know. Y'all can watch y'all football. I don't know. I might make y'all choose. I know y'all gonna choose the NFL over me. So, hey, no. Matter of fact, you could watch the screen while you listen to RB. Just listen to me talk. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it work out. But I think that's gonna be my schedule. But let's run that body back. Let's put it in slow mo. Playback speed.
Let's see this body child.
It wasn't giving what we thought it was gonna give.
Yeah, let me
Fupa. The infamous Fupa, the oh so famous Fupa, the double F, the famous Foop. We got duped with the famous Foop. Yeah, the body wasn't giving what we thought it was gonna give. Foop, 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 foop. Foop. BBL gone bad. I think that's a BBL gone bad, y'all. Damn. It ain't giving what it was supposed to give, y'all. 150K for this. Nah, if she want 150K, she gonna have to hit the gym up. She gonna have to go back to the surgeon. This ain't 150K. 150K for the Foop? You trying to dupe 150K man with the Foop? Nah, this giving 20K, y'all. What we rating the body, y'all? 1 to 5, 1 to 5, 1 to 5, 1 to 5. 1 to 5 in the chat. Kendra and her stupid noises. Woo! Woo! Woo!
Okay. So, Maisha, right?
Yes.
Maisha, when was your last relationship?
Probably about 3 years ago.
It's a long ass time. She been getting plowed for 3 years by niggas from the club, niggas, who sell drugs, and niggas who pop slugs. That's what she been doing for 3 years.
3 years ago.
Yes.
Okay, you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
A couple months ago, it was an ex. Yes.
And she's still letting the ex pop. Yep. Yep. She was giving sloppy top and let the ex pop. Yeah, this is just all bad.
Couple months ago. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Let's hear this.
3 flaws I have to work on.
Time management.
Sometimes I may focus too much on the details instead of. Sometimes some situations don't require you to focus on the details, and that could become problematic. But I try to keep an overall view on it, like a basic view on everything, and not be so hard on details. But I'm working on it. That's why I said it like that, because I'm trying to work on that. And expecting too much of others, but not in the sense of where I just say it to you, but I notice things. And then instantly after I notice it, it weighs on my mind. Then after that, I kind of distance myself. And another weakness would be...
Wait, say your weight. You need to hit the gym. Wait. But so many niggas have been accepting the out of shape, then she don't feel like she gotta work on her weight. Cause she probably fucked a dude who make 150K with this weight. Bars. So she feel like she don't gotta work on it, cause other niggas accepted it.
I've been taking Grooms for about 4 to 5 days consistently. And when I tell you, literally my gut health improved.
So now they getting nose ring bitches to do commercials and advertise Bull Ring Chronicles. It's the Bull Ring Chronicles. Metal in your face. Yeah, you're a disgrace. It's the Bull Ring Chronicles. Yeah.
And then my digestion, and I was like, oh, my stomach is flat. I don't feel heavy and bloated. I feel great.
Who would take advice, like purchasing advice from a bitch with a bull ring? Never mind.
I'm patient, but I think sometimes things like tying into what I just previously said, just waiting and trying to wait and see things out sometimes.
Okay. They're telling me to ask you, do you normally date men that make 150K?
I have dated guys that made like 100,000 or more. I've dated guys that made less than that. But, you know, at this point in my life, if I'm in that bracket, I kind of want something in that bracket as well.
I understand.
You need to, this is what these washed up women need to do. Look, we don't care. Look, you making 150K don't qualify you for 150K man as a woman. If anything, find a good man who make 20K and deposit your 100K in his account and let him run it and be submissive to him. And let your money make him the big dog. Because women care more about having a companion at a certain point than them being a boss with the money. I ain't even going to get into it. That's what these bitches need to do. These rich bitches, keep 20K for yourself a year and deposit the rest into his account and let him be the big dog with your money. That's the real option that these women have that they need to seriously start considering.
The logic. So listen, there's no pushback on the logic at all. I just said this to the last guy, you know, this whole dating thing, because I know there's a narrative that men say they control the relationship and nobody controls anything. It's about two people agreeing.
Absolutely.
Well, here's the thing. It's all about who got leverage. You're right. Both people have to agree to be in a relationship. But women have the leverage, which is her sex. And a man leverage, if he's the type of guy that women want, is the relationship. Most human relationships are about who got the leverage. So, yeah, both people got to agree. But the person who wants something from the other person is the person with the leverage. The person who wants the other thing most the person who has the thing that the other person wants a lot is the one with the leverage. So when we 20, we want some cooch from a woman. So she got the leverage. We want the cooch more than anything. And then when they hit the wall, they want the relationship from a top tier dude more than anything. And they want that more than we want the cooch. So we got the leverage. Or once she give us the cooch, we got the leverage. Even if it didn't seem like we had the leverage after we hit it a few times, now we got the leverage to give the relationship or not. Before we hit it, she got the leverage.
Two people have to agree, and that's just what it always comes down to. But okay, nevertheless. All right, Malaysia, did I ask you why God be lucky to be with you? I think I did, right?
No.
Okay.
But you asked, well, God should be happy to be with me because, listen, I'm just like positive energy, good aura, very unique, very caring, very...
There's nothing unique about you. You're just like every other basic bitch. And you're not, I don't think you caring and nurturing and all that because you would have been able to lock down a man. Like, one of the worst characteristics these women can have is their taste in men. If a woman a decent woman and she like good men, she gonna be wifed up before 25 and the relationship gonna last. 32 and single in the dating market show you not what good men want, or you don't pick good men, one or the other.
Nurturing and definitely worth, wanting to know.
Well, all the dudes you've been fucking for 17 years, they didn't think you were that great. They still be with you.
Okay. Look, you got a positive comment. Sean A said she's a breath of fresh air.
That's a dude who can't read between the lines.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
7. Let me make my wish. Hopefully I meet somebody.
Okay, I got another comment. Deli Grind says she is attractive, Unfortunately, her priority is the money versus family.
Oh no,
Recreational use only, fellas.
no, it's not. You got that wrong. Don't read too deep into it. Family first.
Family.
How the fuck is family first? You don't even got no kids. Man, you couldn't even keep a man around long enough to start a family. How's it family first? Oh, she talking about her cousin and them. Her cousins and them and her aunties and them. Auntie and them. Yeah, a lot of these hoes are family oriented when it comes to, like I said, like mama, cousins, brothers, sisters, but not the family she started with a man, because they can't even keep a man. They can't keep a good man or a healthy relationship with a good man. So how the fuck is it family first? That's what she meant, though, when she said family first. Or her gang family. That's what she meant. But obviously not a family she started with a man, because she don't got a family. She don't got no fucking kids. And she knocking on the door of geriatric pregnancy. I mean, the fupa might make you think she pregnant, but she ain't pregnant. It's just a fupa.
First, okay. Do you want kids?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Could the guy have kids already?
I prefer no, most of my dating life, I dated guys without kids, but I would maybe one or two, but they would have to be like under. They would have to be over 10, like 10 and over.
10 and over. Okay. Now, Malaysia, are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
Stop you real quick. It's my Asia.
Nobody cares. All right, I'm out, y'all. Hit the like button. Subscribe to me on an alternate platform. Donate. Stay tuned for Modern Dating Cure episode tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure the notifications on. What else? Can't think of nothing else. Thanks for our non-sponsors, Bye and Ritz Crackers. Hope all y'all have a good night. Hope whatever football team you watching right now, I hope they win. I hope your team win. Because I don't give a damn either way. Because I don't watch sports. Make sure you get out and vote for the Orange Man. If not, it's about to be a real bad next 4 years. I hope the next time y'all hear from me, we both better than we are today. 1. Thanks for everybody for stopping by. Peace out, Highlanders, Montag. Good day, sir, Mystic. Highlanders, Bobby Dice. Y'all have a good night. Jay Boogie, Zachariah, if you're still here, Punk Rock, Mark Jeffries, Ed. Y'all have a good one. I'll probably see y'all Wednesday. Should be a live stream Wednesday at 8.